Hello everyone. Today we will study about emerging trends in federalism in India. So emerging trends in federalism in India refer to the evolving relationship between the union and the states under the Constitution of India. Indian federalism is often described as quasi-federal because it combines federal and unity features. In recent years, several political, economic and judicial developments have reshaped federal relations. Now let's talk about cooperative federalism. Cooperative federalism means the union and state governments working together for national development. It features our shared responsibility in policy making and implementation, collaboration in economic planning and governance. Now, example is the Niti Aayog, which replaced the Planning Commission in 2015, promotes cooperation between the center and the states through joint policy discussions and development initiatives. Now, let us talk about comparative federalism. In competitive federalism, states compete with each other to attract investment, improve governance, and achieve economic growth. Now, key characteristics are states promote ease of doing business, competition in infrastructure development, innovative policy reforms. Role of Niti Aayog. The Niti Aayog encourages rankings and indices that promote healthy competition among states. Now, let us talk about fiscal federalism. Fiscal federalism refers to the distribution of financial resources between the center and states. Development recommendation of the Finance Commission of India to allocate tax revenues. Implementation of goods and services tax, which created a unified indirect tax system. GST Council. The GST Council includes representatives from both union and state governments and demonstrates cooperative fiscal decision making. Now let us talk about strengthening of local governance. Local governments have gained importance in Indian federalism. Constitutional basis: 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act Panchayati Raj Institutions, 74th Constitutional Amendment Act Urban Local Bodies. These amendments introduced decentralization of power to the grassroots level. Now let us talk about judicial role in federalism. The Supreme Court of India plays an important role in maintaining the balance of power between the union and states. Examples: interpretation of legislative powers in the union, state, and concurrent list, judgments regarding Article 356 President's rules to prevent misuse of central power. Now let us talk about regional aspirations and identity politics. Growing regional identities and demands for greater autonomy influence federal relations. Examples: demands for new states, greater fiscal and administrative autonomy for states. This trend reflects the dynamic nature of Indian federalism. Now let's talk about asymmetrical federalism. Certain states enjoy special constitutional provisions due to their historical or geographical conditions. Example: special arrangements in the past for Jammu and Kashmir under Article 370 before its abrogation in 2019. This shows flexibility in the federal structure. Now let us talk about centralization versus state autonomy. A continuing debate exists between strong central authority, greater autonomy for states. Issues such as taxation, governance, and resource distribution often influence this debate. Now let us conclude it. Indian federalism under the Constitution of India is dynamic and evolving. Emerging trends such as cooperative federalism, comparative federalism, fiscal reforms, decentralization, and judicial interpretation are reshaping the central state relationship while maintaining national unity. Let's summarize it quickly. Cooperative federalism: center and states working together. In comparative federalism, states competing for development. In fiscal federalism, financial relations between center and states. Decentralization means more power to local governments. Judicial role: courts maintain balance in federal structure. And regional aspirations: demand for autonomy and identity recognition. Thank you.